Hello everyone, I am Shelby. Welcome to my channel, Shemer. Today we are doing a carebear painting. This is part 1. Here's the original artist and the original artwork that she did in 1980. These are some of my favorite movies and my favorite TV series, The Care Bears from 1986. I love these movies in particular because it tells about a little bit of their origin and just about them. This is a rough sketch I did in my sketchbook, and this is a wooden panel you can get at Walmart. I did my sketches on it, so I kind of know what I'm doing. Also took a picture so I can go back and, basically have it put down there. Put back on the canvas as I'm painting it. These are the types of paints I used, and colors. I also added black, white, and purple. This is the acrylic holographic glitter that I use that dries clear. Now, there's just something about Grumpy Bear that my mom loves, but he is definitely like a Grumpy Bear. It's explanatory for his name. His belly badge has a rain cloud that rains hearts, which is super cute. Now, each Care Bear has their own belly badge, of course, and they have a heart on their little butt. They also have a heart on their nose, and the originals anyway, all of them, and they all have little tails and stuff. And I wanted him to look kind of fluffy, and they have this round belly, more so in their original designs. Now, any little mistake I do, I'm going to go back over. This isn't going to be the only layer I do. I actually put gesso on, that's why it's white. And even though I did that, the wood canvas kept sucking up my paint like crazy. Like, I'm not even kidding. I don't know what happened there. Kidding. Like, within a minute it was dry, so I could keep going back over it. But I spent a couple days on this one particular just because it gave me some issues. And I'm going to let you guys watch me fill this in. And I really found this therapeutic, filling him in, and all the colors I used are all going to be the same thing for him in every little scene. So I hope you enjoy this part. Of course, you cannot forget his cute little tail here. I almost did. Thank goodness I didn't. But it's just little tail sticking out. So if you look in the original art, he had white in his ears, not dark blue. So I didn't realize this until I was looking at the picture of him, so I had to go back and fix this, but his nose was indeed a dark blue. So I had to wait for that paint and layer a bunch of white on it to cover it up. I did go outside the line here, which drove me insane, but I eventually fixed it. And they also had dark coloring in their paws or hands. This painting of him right here is supposed to be him throwing stars up and making little star hearts from the stars he collected. So I thought that was super cute. Also, here I am filling in his belly badge, which I really find satisfying to watch and therapeutic whenever I did it. Now I later darkened up his belly badge even more. This painting is to inspire you guys and to help you get out of your comfort zone. You can do what I did with this painting, but you don't have to. It's just to help you guys figure out some gift ideas or paintings that you want to do in the future. This is also one of my favorite parts, is doing the bright red heart on their butt, and I go a little out of lines, but that's okay. I fix it later on by doing the other layers, but it's just super bright and pops on him, and I'm gonna give it some highlights and stuff later on, but this is probably one of my favorite parts as well. This is what he looks like. Also, this is what he looks like a little bit darker, because I'm playing with the color, trying to get it right, and I eventually settle on a color. But here I am, I'm going to work on the basket. The basket gave me so many issues. Like, I was so mad about this basket. I worked on it for a whole day, and I had to walk away from it, literally walk away from it, because it was giving me so many issues. So I did yellow, and I did a different kinds of browns, like just layered it. So finally I ended up just covering it in brown later and fixing it, but it turned out so muddy looking, and it was so aggravating because I wanted the design just right. But I ended up going for a more cartoony style for it, and very simple compared to all the little design I was trying to do with it. So just watching this makes me so like upset still, and I cringe watching myself work on it. There's just so many emotions for this basket. But I wanted to show you guys that everyone makes mistakes, and this was like a huge mistake that I just kept working on and making worse until I walked away and just like had to take a break from looking at it, because you get one track mind, and oh my gosh. But it gets better, it gets better. It's just in its ugly phase right here, as you can tell. Remember all that brown I was telling you about? Well, here I am going on with that brown, and oh god, it hurts so much watching it. But it's just like, it was part of the process, so I have to like accept it, that it is what it is. So here I am working on the sky and going around the cloud with my brush. And this is one layer of several that I did. I blended like crazy, and I just spent so much time on the back. So I ended up just throwing the color on, blocking it in, and then fixing it later, which I found to be a lot easier than just blending it as I went. Just that's for me, but everyone is different. So with that extra brown, I threw it on the tree in the swing in the top right corner. Here I am doing the sides and blending that out. As you can tell, I covered up all the stars and stuff, so I later fixed that. That's what the picture's for, so I can figure out where everything went. So here's me blocking it out. I later fixed this, and I changed his collar up a little bit because he looked like he was going to blend to the back, so I lightened him up more than this. And then I start to do the outline. He's looking cute, he's looking adorable, he's looking pretty good. And then I take my brush and take just the smallest amount of blue, and I basically do like a stippling effect all over him. And as you can see, I also did the highlight a little bit on his heart, but this just like added that extra something that it needed, a little bit more dimension. So this is how he looked. I also filled the heart in with yellow. So I'm just going in and I am putting black for his eye. I did not want a lot of black for his face because I feel like if I did black outline or anything, it takes away from it. I normally use black, but I did not want to in this case. But their eyes are black, and I think he turned out really good. So I started working more on his cloud. I added gray to it and white to make it that. I also did a stippling effect with it to add that dimension to the cloud, and it turned out really good. I got a little bit on the basket, but that's fine. I'm going to fix that evil basket later. Here I am adding darker colors around the cloud, and I'm just blending that out, as you can see, and all that blue around him I fixed later on as well. And I think this technique on the go like this, you should probably practice it beforehand. I did the stars kind of where I wanted them. I can later fix it. I add stuff to it as well. Here I am adding gold to the stars that I cover up later because I didn't like it. Here I am working on his belly badge again. These lines are too thick, and like I said, I fix all this later on, but this is how it is for right now, and I think it looks pretty good later on. So we're coming towards the end here, and I really love the red hearts on his belly badge. Like I said, I do fix everything, all the white and everything. I go back in, but I'm hoping since he took a little longer that the others will take a little bit shorter time to make them. And I already started on the second part, the right side next to him already. So I can't wait to show you guys that. And I'm just going to start adding the acrylic glitter to everything. Even though this is clear, I'm going to put a gloss over this entire thing so that won't matter. But this is how he turned out. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this, and this gives you that extra push to do your own painting. And I can't wait to see you guys in my next one. Bye!